Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and this is week 14 of the 20 Wednesdays Till Christmas Ornament Series. And today I'm playing with crushed glass. So if you want to see how I did these, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, what you need is Mod Podge, a plate to put it in, and a pretty wide paintbrush. Some crushed glass. You might remember this from one of my hauls. I got this at Michael's in their floral filler section. And a bowl for the crushed glass to fall into. And you need some glass ornaments. And it doesn't matter if they're colored or if they're clear. The first thing I'm going to do is put some Mod Podge in the plate, because I don't like contaminating the Mod Podge by dipping a paintbrush in it. And I'm going to put a thick coat of the Mod Podge on the ornament. And I'm going to start with a clear one. And I'm just going to cover that, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, I've got the ornament completely covered with the Mod Podge. Now I'm just going to sprinkle this crushed glass all over it. And I see a couple of spots where there wasn't enough Mod Podge. So I'm coming back with the paintbrush and adding a little more. And this is why I always put the Mod Podge on a plate. Because if I had to go back into that jar, I would definitely contaminate it. It would end up in half of my projects. Okay, and I'm going to let this sit overnight, and if it needs any more spots that I see in the morning, then I'll just fill them in. But once this is dry, then I'm going to give it a coat of clear glaze to keep them in place. But that's sparkling so pretty. Okay, I put some on that crayon melt ornament that I did that I didn't like. And this is white frosted that I got at the Goodwill. And I only did part way up. I kind of like the way that looks. And how am I going to get this back into the jar? I rolled a piece of paper into a cone and taped it. And it's just going right back in. Once you get all this glass on here, they have a tendency to be a little heavy. So you might want to hot glue your caps onto the ornaments before you start adding all of the crushed glass. Okay, I came back and checked them. It should have been in the morning, but we had a beautiful day today, so I was outside doing yard work and completely forgot about these. But anyway, there were a couple spots where there was nothing on there. So I just added more Mod Podge and more of the crushed glass. And this one had just one spot. And this one is pretty perfect. So after all the Mod Podge dries, I'll be giving it at least one coat, maybe 2 coats of the clear glaze. And then it'll be ready to hang. Okay, I have them outside. I'm getting ready to give it at least one good coat of the clear glaze, maybe two. And we'll see if that keeps all these crushed glass on the ornament. Ooh, shiny. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, I gave it a real good coat of the clear glaze. You can see what the spray blew off that wasn't holding. But the rest of it is staying pretty good. And it looks a little frosty right now, so we'll see what happens when it dries. Okay, they're all dry. Everything's sticking beautifully. And I think I want to put something around the top of these, just because these are so shiny, and I'm sorry, the caps are not. Okay, for this purple one, I'm going to add a little purple bling. This one, I think I'm going to add some just clear. And this one looks Victorian to me. So I'm going to have to see what I'm going to do with that one. Okay, I added purple to the top of that. And just the white or clear on this. And this one, I had some trim. So I just went around the top. I made a little bow, and I put a Tim Holtz rose in the center. Because it really does look Victorian to me. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.